Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Alex from TeamRapidKarma here, finally coming at you with my updated Nekroz deck profile. I've been testing pretty much every single build right now against the new meta, Cosmo, Monarch, PK Fire, and the new Magispector Pendulum deck. And by far the best build I've found was Shaddoll's. It's a lot better than Speedroids right now because the Speedroids aren't good against Cosmo. The Brilliant Fusion build, I'm liking it, but it's still... it just doesn't seem nearly as powerful without Juggler, and yeah, but I'm still testing with that build, and I'll do an updated deck profile with the Brilliant Diva build as soon as I can. Anyways, let's get right into the deck profile. Alright, so first off, we got the standard triple Valk. You gotta play it, it's staple, not gonna explain that. Triple Colossalus, because it's staple, and it has 2 good of synergy with Kaleidoscope. 1 Unicorn, staple, 1 Brio, staple, and then playing 2 Trish. I cut Decisive Armor, I cut Gungnir to the side, I cut Cataster, Exa, and Great Sorcerer all together, just because the Shaddoll monsters do like everything that they do but better, and yeah, and it also, this build makes Trish like it's nothing, and Trish is really good, and yeah, especially against Cosmo, you want to resolve Trish as fast as possible. Alright, so then let's get into the monsters. So we play 6 DT Jews, of course. Not going to explain those. 1 Armageddon Knight, because it's a Rhoda target, and it just dumps. It replaces, like, one of the Lost Mathematicians. And yeah. And then combined with 1 Math and 1 Glow Up Bulb. This is a lot better than Diva plus Gishki Vision, in my personal opinion, because this also floats, you can just like crash it and shit like that, and they both make Shekinaga. And for the Shaddoll monsters, we play triple Beast. Beast is good. That's what all there is to say. It helps you maximize the effect of Valk, and that's really good. Combined off with 1 Dragon, because it outs any Floodgate, makes Rhoda an instant out to anything. 1 Falco. This is kind of... I'm really on the fence about this one. I might cut it for a BLS, or might just cut it all together. I'm not sure. But because I do main deck the Shaddoll fusions, and this helps make it a little bit more live and recycles Beast and stuff like that. And 1 Hedgehog. No Schemata. Schemata really doesn't do anything. It's just a level 4, and it usually just sits in your hand breaking. All these are all like weird levels, like 2, 3, and 5 that help make ritual summons. And yeah, so that's it for the Shaddoll monsters. A super small lineup, because you don't want to brick. Alright, then for the spell cards, we're still playing 2/2/2. You don't even give a shit what build you're running, you're gonna play 2/2/2, because the situation's gonna come up where you're gonna need the second mirror, and you're not gonna want like a 3rd cycle or a 3rd kaleidoscope. I mean, that's just way too many fucking spell cards. Anyway, triple Shaddoll fusion. This card's really good against the Hoban Monarchs and against PK Fire and the new Magispector Pendulum deck. This card is, yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's okay against Monarchs too, because you can just make a Noyatilis and then they can't prime. And yeah, it kind of sucks against Cosmo, but then you can decide it out. Double instant fusion. I cut this down to 2 because, well, for 1, Norden's at 1, but you also brick with it. Like, sometimes like, you'll already have 1 in hand, and you'll resolve a Valk and an Emerald to, like, draw 3 cards, and you'll end up top decking into another one, and you're just like, oh shit, and it's dead. So yeah, you want to draw into your combo pieces, not too many instant fusions. So yeah, and then 2 Twin Twisters, because with the Banlist, Cosmo is by far the best deck, and you really, really don't want to lose to like their Solemn Strikes or their Cosmo Joes, and because it's basically like the back row deck of the format, let's be honest. And yeah, if you want to hit those as fast as possible, you want to hit the Fog Blades, so that way you're not stuck under, so that way you can't like resolve your ritual monsters effects like Trish and stuff, because effect negation is pretty annoying. And then 1 Rhoda and 1 Prep, of course, staple. Okay, and then for the extra deck, just gonna go through this quickly. 1 Norden, that's at 1. Double Winda, the second one comes up sometimes, you never know. 1 Check and 1 Anoyatilis. Wish Construct would come back, that'd be pretty nice. This card's pretty good, because you place basically 9 Shaddoll cards in the main deck, and yeah. Noyatilis stops Prime, and I guess it's okay in the mirror match, if that ever comes up. But yeah, it's mainly just there for the beat stick. The Kaleidoscope targets, and you play 2 Herald because of Glow Up and Math. For rank 4s, 1 Dweller, 1 Shaddoll, 1 Emerald. I cut this down to 1 because you don't really need the second one in this build. If you resolve the first one and you just like recycle back the like Brio Unicore and like Valks or whatever, then you don't really need the second one, especially in this build. 1 Giant Hand because it's amazing against Monarchs. And then the Utopia combo, just to kill your opponent as fast as possible. And for the side deck, this is by far the MVP. This is why this deck is good, is because of the side deck. Start off with 1 Gungnir. This card's really good against like Rogue, PK Fire, Monarchs. It's basically good against everything that is not called Cosmo. And that's why you don't main deck it. Double Flying Sea for Magispector Pals and PK Fire. This card just absolutely wins against him. I'll try to find Ultras later. The second Dragon, because it hits more back row, and you can basically search it against all the decks that use it against with Shaddoll Fusion. And then I sided the fucking Hoban Kaiju engine. I really like this engine. It's all you need to side against Cosmo. You don't need to side in like the third Twin Twist or anything. You just side in these, because you can like out their board and give them Kaijus and tribute off their Dark Destroyers and shit like that, and then you can just like banish it to search another one. This engine is just way too good against like Water, Monarchs, like everything. Yeah. And then it's a triple Secret Village for like Domain Monarchs and the new Draco Pal whatever Magispector thing. And yeah, this card is just basically an auto win against it, especially if you can drop a Gungnir with it and just pop the Spellcaster on the summon. You literally just like win. It's a win condition. And then for lastly, we decided the third Point Twister, because it's really good. Just depends on what you really don't need to side this in like ever, but if it ever comes up, like you're playing against like Satellar Knights or whatever, a super heavy back row deck, and Gungnir isn't enough, then you can decide on this and win. So yeah guys, that's the deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll post the Brilliant Fusion Gishki build as soon as I get the remaining cards in the mail. Okay, cool. TeamRapidKarma out.